Hello YouTube, it's Austin here, and today I'm starting my new BookTube channel. So, I used to do a channel, then I started doing books on it, but I really didn't want to make it primarily on books. So, I made this a BookTube channel, and I won't be doing books all the time, but it will be mainly centered around books. So, yeah. Since this is my first video, I will be talking about myself, so yeah, I'm 13 years old. I'm sick at the moment. I was born in 2003, so I don't know why, but when I went to middle school, everyone was born in 2002. And I was like, because the rest of my friends at the elementary school were born in 2003, and then I go to this new school, and they're all born in 2002. But now I'm in 8th grade. My teachers are amazing. And I like to read sometimes. I don't know, I'm a slow reader, so, I've tried reading a few of these books up here, but they've either not caught my attention, they were too boring, or, like, dragging on. So, like, these 3 books, for example, these are bigger books, so they would take me longer to read. This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab was kind of boring in a way. I do plan on reading it, though, because I got this far in it, so I might finish it sometime, but right now I'm just not really into it. This book, 3 Dark Crowns by Kendar Blake, this one I started reading, and it started talking about these people. So, like, inside of the dust jacket, it stated that there were 3 queens, and they had to kill each other. And so I started reading, and it started talking about someone named Genevieve and Natalie and Genevieve, Prin. I just couldn't keep up with the names, and I just couldn't. This book I actually got at Barnes & Noble, Deer Killer by Catherine Ewell. This book I got at Books A Million for $2.97, not Barnes & Noble. I found this in the clearance section, and my friend looked at the very back of the book and told me what it said. And let's just say it gives away the whole book. Basically, you can see all of this, you can read all of this, or you could just read the very last page and figure out what happens. And yeah, so yeah, this one I might read when I'm older, but I just saw the ending too soon, and yeah. So these were 3 books that I just could not read. They just kept dragging on, or they got spoiled, or they were too complicated. I also heard that this was going to be like a trilogy or a duology, and they were going to write multiple books. So these books I might plan on reading when I'm older. So one book that I did finish is If I Stay by Gail Forman. This book, I can't believe that I actually sat down and read, because I wanted to see the movie, and I saw the movie before I read the book, but the book was really, really good in its own way. My librarian told me that she didn't like it and that it was worse than the movie, and my reading teacher told me that it was better than the movie, and I thought it was better. I don't know what that my librarian was talking about or what kind of book she likes, but I thought this was amazing. And this leads me on to the book I'm reading currently, called Where She Went, the sequel to If I Stay. So this is obviously a duology. I really like the actress Chloe Grace Moretz. So as you can see, when I watched the movie Carrie, I got the Chloe Grace Moretz version made in 2013. And I also have an action figure of Chloe Grace Moretz. So yeah, I thought this was pretty cool. I did have the one without the blood, but this one was cooler, and the one without the blood had like this seam where her hair went, and half of her hair fell off because the seam wasn't glued together, nor was it glued onto the scalp. So this one's way better because there's no seam. It's just one piece. And yeah, I think she looks cooler. I have read quite a few books in my life. And the books that I've been reading, I don't know. This book I read, this is like one of the bigger books that I've read. Where She Went. The only complaint I have is that they didn't make a movie on this, so I have the movie/book version of If I Stay and the book version of Where She Went. So they don't match. Another weird thing is that they made I don't know why, but on all of them, this part right here, this page is shorter. So you can kind of see this, and then it's like, yeah. I don't know how I feel about this little section missing. It was missing on all of them, so I just liked Chloe Grace Moretz, so I picked up this version. This I got at I got at Target. I actually got scammed. I'm sorry, this video is being boring. Alright, so I actually got scammed. This book was like 15 bucks, and this one was $8. And they had a sticker, and you can actually kind of see the residue on it from the sticker. But anyway, so the sticker said 20% off, and I went up to the register, and my total was like $26, and it was supposed to be like 20 maybe, or 18, and the woman told me there was 20% off of Books A Million prices. I was like, oh, well, if I knew that, I would have just gotten this book and spent my money on something else, but oh well, I got scammed. So I cannot wait to read this and figure out where she went, because this book left off at a major cliffhanger, so yeah. But I think it would be kind of like, I don't know, I was thinking like, what if they combined the two books, then it would be like somewhat thicker, but oh well. I cannot wait to read this. I actually have read quite a few books, as I said before. You know, I have read all of these Junie B. Jones books that I have. I have quite a few, if you can see here. I've read all of these. And I'm kind of having a problem because I have all these books, but I don't read them. So, like, this is book number 5 of a series of unfortunate events. I've read books 1 through 8, and I need to read books 9 through 13. And I think I might try and pick up on that because these books were, like, I lived for these. This book